Well, I've a little job to do today. Thought I might as well show you it. It's not different, is it? Just a little plumbing job. Right. 2 years ago, doesn't look like it, does it? My sink that was put in the 70s had got pretty grubby, and I was given this new one. And it wasn't quite big enough, so I fitted it, you know, and made it quite nice. As I say, it doesn't look like it now, does it? And the modern one. The other one was probably better than this after a few years. Anyway, here's the point of the thing. I had two normal taps on here, and it was quite a simple job if I wanted to use hose pipe, because I didn't have an outside tap. Could have easily put one on, but I didn't have one because of course you get the freezing problems in the winter, so it's better not to have one. So it was ever so simple. It's only just, you know how far it is, it's only a few feet in it to go outside. So stuck the hose pipe on the tap, everything was fine. Then of course, I don't know how long ago it is, 5 or 6 years ago or so, I got this sink with this mixer tap, so I've nowhere to put my hose pipe. Just for my backyard, I only need it once a year, say, if that. You know, my yard needs cleaning up again, and I've got a little pressure washer, and just for hose pipe outside, you know. I mean, I need it twice a year, once, twice a year. So what I did, I got one of those things and put it on the tap, like that, but it wasn't very good, obviously. You know, it served its purpose. So last year when I needed it, I thought, oh, I've got a better idea. And when I did my shower, which I've shown in another video, works ever so well, that's the hot water tap, and that's tapped into the cold water tap. So I thought, oh, this will be easy. I'll get a fitting to go on the end for the hose pipe to go on, and take that off. Yeah, simple. Oh my, simple. It took about 2 months for that to heal up. I couldn't get it to seal when it went back on again, so that's alright. It doesn't leak, leave it alone. Right, now to the day's task. Now, I honestly can't remember if I showed you or not, but last year this water pipe that concreted in the floor was leaking slightly. Anyway, when I investigated, it was one pipe with a joint in it, and it was on that corner. It had gone through. That pipe had gone through because I was a bit bothered because I thought I might be digging the floor up or something. I mean, that's quite a major job. Anyway, the other thing is that the cistern's in need of it dripping slightly non-stop. You know, it gets a bit crud in. So I thought, right, I need a tap. I've now got, if you can see down there, I've now got that joint. So I thought, well, somewhere along here, it'd be an ideal place just to put a tap to use once or twice a year. So what I've done, I've been around the shop as usual. And I've got that tap, you see. And I thought I could put it down there, which I can, but it means cutting that pipe again, which I don't really want to do, to be honest. And as I say, I don't use it much, and there is just room for it to go in there, you know, and that piece is already done, isn't it? And while I'm on with it, we might as well have a new ball cock thing, right? So that's what we're doing. Well, got the job done, amazingly. Got the job done. Fitted my new one. See? Now, obviously the tap isn't in the handiest place, but just remember, you know, I'm only going to use it, doubt I'll use it twice a year. And it's a lot better than the other options. So, that's done, and the other reason I did it was to fit a new ball cock because it wasn't right. And when I did the last one, of all things, I didn't set it properly. No wonder the toilet hadn't been flushing properly. It was below where it should be, unlike a good flush. Right, but there's a very interesting thing with this. Very interesting thing. Now, this pipe here is the one I took off. Right? And it was very tight in there. Sorry, I'm not showing you. Very tight in the elbow. Now I cut it off. I did this only, is it 2 years or so ago? And I cut it off, and that, as you can see, you know, it's got a collar on. And as you can see, the union, you know, there. And I used the original nut that was on, off the ball cock. Now this end, I don't know if you can see, but it was very tight, and it was in there, right? And it was very tight. But there's no union on it, you know, and it was the same on the other end of this. And I thought, what else was I doing leaving those off? And it's taken me, I've been what time is it now? 2:45, I've been nearly 2 hours doing this, good hour and a half doing it. And I was just thinking, what on earth? What a course. The only place that it could have come from, when I had my new boiler fitted 10 years ago, there was a water pipe that went up through the bedroom near my boiler, which you've seen many times, to the tank upstairs, the header tank. And on that header tank, it was a longish piece of pipe. But of course I kept it. And because I had it, I must have used it on here. So I've told you about the bodges in this house, haven't I? When they did it in 1970. Well, there you are. We're still finding them 37 years later. Hey? I'll be here 37 years. I came in 79. So I should say for 1930. Yeah, 47 years later. That's right. I'm right. Yeah, so there you go. But you see, it's a very, very tight fit on there. So they must have used 1/2 inch fittings and 15mm pipe. So there you go. I just thought you might be interested in that. Right, enough of this. No, not enough of this. We've got to turn the water on and see where the leaks are and when it fills up. Right, let's do that. Right, the water's back on. To relieve the pressure, I turned the tap off, so we'll turn that off. That's fast tap turned off. What we're doing is, of course, looking for leaks when it's finished. When it's finished filling. So just bear with me while the system fills up, because it's a test for me as much as you. Nothing to do with, you know. But there you are. Anyway, now we've got copper unions on there. All that there, and there. And I don't like using compression joints, if I'm honest. I normally get leaks, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll see where the water quick, no doubt pour out in a minute when it builds up pressure. We're getting there. I've got a new. It should be a bit. I don't know if it's quieter or not. Right, let's just give that a bit of help. Speed the job up a bit. Nearly. There we are. Is that it? Yeah. That's it, look. Right. So that's at the correct level. And there's me toilet paper here for tissue. That'll do, won't it? Let's have a length of this. And just see where the leaks are. Sorry about that. I'm holding my camera in. I'm having to use 2 hands. Right. So let's have a look. All my joints. Oh, there's nothing there. This is the one I'm worried about. This one down. Well, not worried. Concerned about that one because I've had it off. Well, there's... No, not really, I don't think. I think it's just where I had my wet hand on it. I'm not sure. Well, it looks pretty dry to me. I don't know about you. So there we are. Well, I'm going to call that job done. Yeah, I'm going to call it done. That's plenty in it, right? We'll see you with the next project. I don't know what it'll be. You never know here from day to day. Right, have fun.